What's going on, Lions fans, and welcome to Inside the Pride. I'm Michael Mullenix, and I'm here alongside Mid-South Women's Golf Conference Player of the Week, Hannah Ruth Walton. Hannah Ruth, congratulations on your Mid-South Conference Player of the Week. All right, Hannah Ruth, so what we're going to do is we're just going to have a little fun here. We're going to ask you some questions, and going to try to get the campus to know a little bit about who Hannah Ruth Walton really is. What's your major?
Kinesiology.
All right. Where are you from?
Brentwood, Tennessee.
Where'd you go to high school at?
Ravenwood High School.
What do you want to do after Freed?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. Physical therapy for a career.
What's the best state in the United States?
Tennessee.
What's the number one thing on your bucket list?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe not number one, but I'd like to play Augusta someday.
Favorite music artist?
Alan Jackson. That's easy.
Okay, favorite type of music?
Country.
Favorite actor?
Ooh, Scott Eastwood.
Didn't know who that was. Favorite professor?
Gail McDonald.
Solid choice. All right, who's the better golfer, Langford or Rhodes?
Rhodes, because Langford can't hit his driver. We all know that machine works.
Best thing at Gano?
Sausage biscuits for breakfast.
Favorite golfer?
Victor Hovland.
Favorite animal?
Horses.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Favorite movie?
The Sandlot.
Favorite sports team?
The Ryder Cup U.S. team. There's a team.
There we go.
Yep.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas Eve, because it's my birthday.
Favorite sport besides golf?
Ooh, pickleball.
Nice.
To play pickleball.
Okay, favorite vacation?
I went to the Galapagos Islands in Ecuador.
Okay, favorite away course that you played at since being in Freed?
Probably between Jekyll Island or Kahiti.
All right, favorite TV show?
I don't have one. Oh, Criminal Minds. It's great.
If you were dessert, what would you be?
Peach cobbler?
What superpower would you have if you had to choose?
Shapeshifter.
When will the Chick-fil-A open?
Probably a week before I graduate.
What year are you?
Freshman.
What's going on, Lions fans, and welcome to Inside the Pride. I'm Michael Mullenix.
And I'm Cade Thompson.
And we got a lot of recaps to get you through this week, so let's get right to it. I want to say congratulations to the Lady Lions volleyball team for sweeping Crowley's Ridge in 3 sets this past week. Following their win over Crowley's Ridge, our Lady Lions took on the University of the Cumberlands this past Friday and unfortunately lost in 3 sets. They then took on Georgetown on Saturday, and it was a close match, but unfortunately they could not pull out the win in 5 sets against the Lady Tigers.
Midway through this contest against Crowley's Ridge, Lions fighting hard to stay in the lead. What a set by Morgan Wilson, and Alanis Ruiz-Rivera spikes it down hard to put the Lions up 14-9 in this contest, which they would go on to win.
The Lady Lions battling hard against a top-notch Cumberlands team here. Hackett's going to get a nice set to Ruiz-Rivera, and she's going to put this one down. Unfortunately for the Lady Lions, they go on to lose this in straight sets. Lady Lions able to come down from 2-0 here to take this to a 5th set. And we're going to see a nice Hackett by Hackett. Unfortunately, Lady Lions dropped this one to Georgetown in 5 sets.
The men's cross-country team placed 2nd overall in the Firehawk Invitational in Florence, Alabama this past week. Daniel Puckett led the Lions, finishing 9th with a time of 26:31 in the 8K. Bo Scott came in close behind at 10th with a time of 26:41, and Barrett Poe came right behind him in 11th with a time of 26:44.
Women's cross country also in action as they were in the Firehawk Invitational. They were led by Madison Grant with a time of 22:28, finishing 3rd in the 6K. Megan Lampley also paced the Lady Lions, finishing 8th, so congratulations to both of our cross country teams in performing very well this past week.
Both our men's and women's soccer teams faced Georgetown this past Friday on October 20th, but unfortunately, neither were unable to come out with a win against the Tigers.
Let's send it over to Vincent Menino with this week's Play of the Week.
Hey Lions fans, welcome to this week's Play of the Week. We're here with women's volleyball coach Amanda Cunningham, and we're going to talk about Autumn Howard's long service run in the 3rd set versus Georgetown. Coach?
All right, so we are currently down 2-0 in this match. So Georgetown won the first 2, which typically is hard to bounce back from 4 teams. But Autumn Howard came in this set and went on a super long run. And when she did, it just changed the whole momentum of the game. So if you'll go and then maybe pause it on when it gets to them. Okay, so right here they had 3 people passing. So this is the 1 seam. It would be outside of that first person passing. Then you have the 2 seam in between this girl, and then the 3 seam. and then past this girl would be 4-seam. But I told Autumn to serve in the 3-seam between their libero and this passer. And so Autumn did a great job hitting her spot, and because she went between them, you'll watch, you can go ahead and go. They end up making a pretty bad pass on this one, and they're a good serve-receive team. So Autumn was able to get an ace off of this ball because she went in between two passers, and they had to decide whose ball it was. So we're going to the 3-seam again, and watch, go just a little further. Oh, do you see how tight this setter was put onto the net with this set? So that ball was so close to going over, the setter had to set really awkwardly. When she did, go ahead, it put the hitter in not the best position to swing, so we're able to get this one up. We end up scoring again. So this time, pause. Okay, this time did you notice she served somewhere different? This ends up being an ace as well. So we kind of lull them into thinking, oh, it's going in the same spot, it's going in the same spot, it's going in the same spot. She moves it, and they end up calling a timeout. Okay, we're back from a timeout, and I told Autumn, you can serve in this 1 or in the 3-seam. Whichever you're more comfortable with. The 1's a little scary, so I didn't want to put that pressure on her right after a timeout. But I told her she could pick. So here's what she does. She's really gutsy and goes for that 1 ball again. We get the point. So that was a really great job being aggressive and being confident in the serve that she has. She got us another point. But she ends up, I guess she probably went for the 1. She ends up hitting it out on that. So after going on such a long run, Autumn was serving aggressive. Errors are going to happen. That was just really awesome. I think she ended that game with 6 aces overall, which is a really high number in volleyball. So that was a great day for Autumn behind the service line.
Thank you, Coach. Now we're going to go back to Cade and Michael with this week's upcoming events.
A lot of events coming up here this upcoming week as the men's and women's soccer team are going to get us started off as they take on Campbellsville this Thursday, October the 26th here at home. This will be the final regular season matchup for both our Lions and Lady Lions soccer teams.
It'll also be senior night, so make sure to show out for that one. The Lady Lions volleyball team takes on Bethel University this Thursday, October the 26th at home as well. Then our Lady Lions will take on Williams Baptist at home on Friday the 27th. Our Lady Lions will then continue their season as they take on Fisk away on Monday, October the 30th. Our men's and women's golf teams look to close out their fall season strong in the conference preview tournament this Monday on October 30th.
All right, Lions fans, it is basketball time in Henderson as our Lady Lions basketball team has their opener this week in the Bethel Classic. Their first game is going to be this Friday as they will take on Philander Smith, and then the following day they will be taking on UHSP in the Bethel Classic as well. And then closing up the week, the Lions and Lady Lions will be in action as they will take on in-state rival Tennessee Southern. Both teams looking to start out strong as they make their run for another set of conference titles and another set of tournament runs. That's all the time we got for this week, so until next time, I'm Michael Mullenix.
And I'm Cade Thompson.
And you've been watching Inside the Pride.
We want to thank you for watching Inside the Pride. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Lion Digital Network channel on YouTube. We also want to encourage you to go to @FHU Lions and make sure that you follow us on every social media platform. And finally, if you're interested in supporting us through Lionbackers or Director Circle, there's an informational video and there's also a link in the description below. We'd invite you to go check that out. Thanks for tuning in today. Go Lions.